it's your boy Big Daddy H, you know what I'm saying? This is a new segment that we, the Phantom Nerds, like to call Phantom Watchers. Me and my boy Rose over here, we got A-Stub memberships with AMC, which means we get 3 movies a week for free for $19.95 plus tax a month, I think. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, y'all. But AMC, if you see this, please sponsor us. But where did we go see this week, Rose, again?
We went to go see the movie Tenet, which is directed by Christopher Nolan. It's Christopher Nolan to me is probably one of the best directors in Hollywood. He directed the Batman, the Dark Knight series. He directed Inception. He directed Dunkirk. He directed Interstellar. So this latest one, I'll tell you right now if it's a hit or if it's a miss. So I guess I'll start it off. To me, it was a hit.
Hold on, wait, give the synopsis, like the brief overview of what that whole is about. Without, this is a no spoilers video too. This segment will have no spoilers. I repeat,
We'll do our best not to have any spoilers. But basically, you have this guy. Dang, I forgot the main character's name. But you have this guy. He's basically like a.
What's his name? They just called him. They called him protagonist the whole time, didn't they? Or did he have an actual name?
I don't remember him having an actual name. I don't remember anybody ever actually calling him by his name, which is strange. But yeah, so you have the protagonist. He's basically like an agent, and basically he's dealing with he discovers that this criminal mastermind is able to have like inverse actions. So basically, what that means is you'll be moving at your regular, normal, forward pace, and somebody else or a bullet will be going inverse. You never want to get hit with an inverse bullet because that pretty much means it comes out of you. And that's pretty much how they explained it. It's worse than being hit with an actual bullet, having a bullet to come out of you. So there's that. So they go throughout the whole movie, trying to just figure out, how to stop this guy. He's always, mind you, this criminal mastermind, he's always, like 1,000 steps ahead, pretty much. So they go through that, and then, they're trying to figure out how to stop him before he basically destroys the world type stuff. So that's how it goes. I think the movie's a hit, to be honest. It's not really much. I mean, for the first hour of the movie, I do say that I can say.
Wait, before you get into that, what do you rate it? My bad. What do you rate the movie?
What do I rate it? Out of 10, I'd say it's an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. I say it's an 8 out of 10. And then you go first. What are your reasons? Like, why would you call it? Why you say 8.5? Because I feel like we might have the same.
I feel like the story was unique. It's something new. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this.
Most definitely.
That's what I've come to kind of expect out of Christopher Nolan. Is, we're gonna see something we've never seen, and it might be a little confusing at first. Like when I first saw Inception, I was a little confused, but it's grown on me, and it's probably one of my favorite movies. And I feel like that could happen with this movie if I see it again. I feel like it could grow to be maybe not my favorite, but definitely a top 5 movie. It was a new story. It connected very well to stuff at the beginning. Once you got deeper into the story, the stuff that happened at the beginning started to make sense, and it actually all connected. That was interesting to see as well. There were parts in the story where like you'd see it and you'd be like, oh, that's not a big deal, and then you come back to it later on, you're like, whoa, so okay, the dots just start connecting. They did very well in connecting the dots for everything.
So basically, what could it have done better for you to give it a 10?
I'm not gonna say the start was slow, but maybe the start. It's a long movie, so I guess the slow start makes sense.
The movie's 2.5 hours, y'all. If y'all didn't know, 2.5 hours.
So I guess the slow start kind of makes sense.
Given a 2.5 hours, for me, the reason I give it an 8 out of 10 is, like you said, I haven't seen a movie like this yet. They took a new, it's not a new spin, but it's a new spin in the movie world of time, like the whole concept of time travel. I was like, okay, this whole concept is dope. The way they explained it, I love. At first, the reason I give it an 8 out of 10 is literally the first hour of the movie, I was watching it and I was confused out of my mind. I only knew the movie was 2.5 hours long because, like, I looked at my watch. I was like, damn, my hour's gone by. I want to leave. I don't know what's going on. So I looked at the time. But when I said that, 5 minutes later, everything just clicked. Like there's a part in the movie. It's like you're not. It's the part that click. I feel like should click for everybody. Who's just, it's that oh shit moment where everything just makes sense, and you're just like, this is what this whole last hour has been about, and it's like that whole thing. It makes it worth it, but I just feel like they could have done a better job in the first hour of like basically keeping our attention and not having us as confused. If that makes sense. Because with Inception, I remember watching Inception. Yes, it was layers and layers of stuff on it, but it's like as you were going through the movie, you understood what was going on. Mm-hmm. It's like they were explaining everything. Like, okay, I get it. Like some stuff you had to wait till afterwards to see what really happened, but it's like you could get it as you went along. This movie is more so, I know for a fact I have to go back and watch it again. And when I watch it for the second time, I'm like, all the things I missed the first time because I didn't know what was going on, I'm gonna catch it the second time and really appreciate the movie. So I feel like the first time you watch it, it's like 8 out of 10, but the second time we watch it, definitely probably gonna be a 10 out of 10 because we're gonna start seeing all the things we missed.
Yeah, and I definitely feel like that. It's definitely gonna be, a 10 out of 10. It definitely could be a top 5 movie of my favorites. Like you said, until you get to that one part. I know which part you're talking about.
Yes.
When they go into the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah. The whole car. The car.
Yes. Yes. I know what part you're talking about. When people, if you haven't seen this movie, I just want to say you need to go watch this movie.
I highly suggest everyone watch it. Just for the simple fact, when you watch the movie, you're gonna know the part I'm talking about. It's a car part. Just remember car. You're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
We're not gonna tell you.
We're not gonna say. Just know that. It's like once you see that,
there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna connect for you at that specific moment.
You'll be
like, whoa.
They really do this.
Exactly. I just think the story is just so unique to me. It's hard to really say it's a bad story. It's not a bad story.
I would say the
storytelling connects very well.
Perfectly. The way they ended the movie, I was like, bro. When I tell you, this is hard to do with no spoilers, but please, y'all, you see our reactions. We're avid moviegoers. I enjoy a good story. I enjoy a good story where the plot makes sense and there's very few plot holes. And like the stuff that the characters do in the movie makes sense. Like if this was to happen in real life, this is how somebody would actually act. That's what I like.
Yes, exactly.
So this movie really, like, once everything, you're like, okay, this, like, everything literally was making sense. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh.
Everything made sense towards the middle. And then the end really connected well. What happened at the ending was like some moderate type stuff. Like, you thought one thing was happening, then something else happened, then you find out. And then he was like, and then you connected it to like 5 minutes prior when.
Hey, just y'all, please go watch the movie. I promise you won't be disappointed. It's a great movie, great plot, great directing. Mm-hmm. And if you're a fan of like the whole concept of time travel, like how our boy Ken in one of our episodes was talking about Steins Gate. I feel like he really appreciate Tenet. It's not the same, type of concept, but like the logical flow progression, it makes sense. Definitely I feel like he'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I feel like he would too. The whole story makes sense. So,
man,
I feel like it all works out. It's a great movie. 8.5 out of 10 on the first watch. Might be 10 out of 10 on the second watch.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Appreciate y'all joining us today for Phantom Watchers. I'll be
next
live
week.
like
We'll be talking about new.
Wait, hold on. Like, if imagine some Disney Channel stuff, Phantom Watchers. I'll be live. But make sure y'all join us next week. We're gonna be talking about what's it called? X-Men. What's the movie?
New Mutants.
New Mutants. The New Mutants.
like
The X-Men New Mutants movie.
There's a lot to say about that.
Let's see what we gotta say. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to see what we gotta say about it. Phantom Nerds, you know, as always, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought about the movie, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Appreciate y'all. Peace out. Peace out.